Chloe, what sound does the police car make? No, we Who are you knocking to see? I say hi. Chloe, why don't you wave back to the person? Are you a dinosaur? You're a dinosaur! What is wrong? Why don't you try it? It's one more. Dinosaur, Chloe. I love it. Chloe, where's my rainbow? Seriously? You lost it. Please. Chloe. I never give you one. Oh. Oh. Chloe, are you a dinosaur?
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Williams. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on 1st down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Got room to work. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Looking for a crease to the left. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and after that big run, the defense answers.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Now on 2nd down. The play action fake. Pressure coming. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
With the catch, it's Miranda. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Dropping back, it's Adams. Quick strike complete. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4, they'll mark it at the 19. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Under fire. It's complete on the right side. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now?
Headed to the end zone. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown. Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off of you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give to the left side. There he goes. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Well, the offense is humming now, and you're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up right now is working beautiful.
An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. After the flag, it's 1st and 5 for the offense. They'll try the run. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Now down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things.
Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
False start on offense.
Defense more than happy to take that free yardage. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. On target over the middle. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Wants to go up top. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Hold offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Let's go! Back to pass. He fires a bullet to the right. And the ball was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Trying to beat the D deep. Snagged it inside the 20. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Adams. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll go back to work on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
He'll try it again. Turning it on. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you could see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
Knocked off his feet.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Here's the handoff. Breaks the tackle.
Holding.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd down coming up. Here we go. Set. Trying the left side. Shakes off the defender. And he's brought down after the spin move for a short gain.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill faster.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he gets down on the slide, and that's not the only thing down. There's a penalty marker on the field.
Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll go to the air. The screen, he can go. Still running at the 40. Breaks into the open. Finds the finish line for the touchdown. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all offseason to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. The away team has a slight lead. They play a fun brand of football. Let's see if they can close this one out.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Worley. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. Play action. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Scanning the field, it's Adams. Using the quick game. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll give it to the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They're dealing with a second and long. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Catch in the middle, it's Erickson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. To throw, it's Adams. Got it in the middle, it's Mitchell. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. He's looking downfield to throw. But a little time, lets it go.
And that's the problem as an offense, man. You get in these 3rd and forever situations, and now the defense drops back, and they take away all the deep stuff, and you're trying to find some space, but it's just so hard to try to convert those 3rd and longs.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw on first down. Going over the top. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. We're just about ready to start the second half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Might as well give it to him again.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Wants to throw. It's Adams. He's moving out of the pocket. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. They want to get this defense on its heels.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Miranda. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Hardy. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A 3rd down try for the offense. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the 3 ball gives us a tie. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And the offense will take over 1st.
This offense is back on the field. Back to the ground game on the left. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Off the play fake. Throwing right. And the incomplete pass was just... He might want another play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Outside the pocket, let's go. Got a man, it's Hampton. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Quarterback moving. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now on 3rd down for this offense. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And now about this lower intestinal fortitude. 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Trying to surprise him with the pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Grabs it inside the 10. Nice throw, great catch, easy glide into the end zone for the touchdown.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Virginia is ahead right now in Charlottesville, but that's not exactly Sean Moore out there dominating this one. We are a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Clemson. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Grab behind the line. It's Mitchell. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Looking for a man. It's Adams. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. The run to the left. There he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
This drive will open from the 15. To the air, it's Adams. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They're going to be in a world of hurt if they don't get this thing going forward.